Доброе утро, friends. So I was really hoping that I would wake up right before my alarm goes off at 4 o'clock, so that way I could just share with you guys how I wake up every morning. So just hang tight and give that a second.
Gotta get up, gotta get going. I'm gonna see a friend of mine. Bear with it, bear.
Okay, just give me a second while I find my light. Where you at, bro? There you be, there you be. Okay. Yes. So, good morning. It is just a little bit after 4 o'clock, and just to catch you up, because I've done so much already, I woke up, I prayed, I enjoyed my alarm. Now I'm drinking water. How's that for a play-by-play? And usually after that, the next thing that I will do in the morning is just like everyone else, I kind of have to use the restroom. My Folgers can is right over there. I'll be right back. Alright, all set in that department, and the next thing that I'm gonna do. Okay, so there are my two lights. I kind of just set them on their sides so that way the light is directly towards here. And usually I'm good. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This is kind of like orange and this is yellow. Not that it matters, but anyways. So then, like, if we, right here. Okay, and then in order to read, I will just use this light. Sometimes I'll just prop it up like literally right here and kind of go like that. But for the next probably about 30 to 45 minutes, I will just spend some time in here and study. Okay, so now it is pretty much time for me to make the bed. So, besides waking up early, this bed making thing, one of my other favorite things in life. Also, before I forget to show you guys, sock of the day. Well, actually it's sock of the morning because they'll change once I shower, but like whatever. So now at this point in the morning is when I will stretch, and I'll usually do that for about like 15 to 20 minutes, and then after that I will brush my teeth. And so while I am doing all of that, I will just play an audiobook on my phone. So I forgot to actually mention that this is when I will also wash my face. As far as dumping water, right now I'm in an area where I can just dump it outside, like by the trees and whatever, and it's no big deal. But if that is not the case, stick that right there, excuse me. Ooh. If that is not the case, then I have a red bin, plastic bin from like Walmart that I'll show you guys later, that man, I'm bad at multitasking. I will show it to you later, but what I will do is I'll wash my face and brush my teeth in that little bin and use that as kind of like a catch-all for the water, and then dump it out when I have a chance. And if I have to, I'll transfer it to like an empty 1-gallon jug so that way I can dump it like whenever I want to, and it doesn't have to be like immediately. But yeah, so give me just like 1 second. Now I'm gonna wash my face. This is already diluted. And this water is not, it's not super cold, but it's not like, it's not gonna be like whatever temperature you want, like as if it's out of a faucet or something. So that's definitely something I know that doesn't appeal to the masses. Whew. It feels good. I think I'm awake. Where's my towel? And now is the point in the morning where I will work out. So this obviously changes depending on where I am as well, in the terms of like if I'm in the city or if I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere or like camping or whatever. So no matter what, my routine stays the same. The only difference right here is that I will either work out outside or I will work out at a gym. And so today is a gym day, so all I'm gonna do is put away all of the things and then drive there. That was your chair today. Your guys' seat is literally always changing. That was loud. 1 fan, 2 fans. Go back in your spot. Jeez, I am not graceful. Okay. Take 2. Okay, then I have to take off these. Always running late. And just like that, I am done. And as you can see, like, ugh, I'm still dripping sweat. So, okay, so I just got resituated in the back of the van. So usually what'll happen after I work out, whether it's at a gym or it's outside, then I'll just come back in here, decompress for a little bit, stop sweating, and once that's accomplished, the next thing I will do is I'll meditate for between 15 and 30 minutes, again, as everything else. It just kind of depends on like what time it is and what I've got going on for the rest of the day, like if I have to be somewhere by a specific time. Today I am in absolutely no rush, so I'm going to do probably 30 minutes, and then after I meditate, my clothes and my towel and stuff are over here, so all of that's ready to go. And then I just got to get out my shower stuff, like soap and everything, and I will just take a shower with this bin. Can you even? This bin rather. I could have showered at the gym totally, but I think I mentioned this previously. We're like, I prefer to shower in here if I'm running low on water, or maybe if it's like just really hot outside or really cold outside. Then like, yeah, there are definitely certain situations where I would prefer to shower in the gym, but mostly like on a daily basis, I like being self-contained, and so this is plenty of room for me. It's plenty of water for me. I've got, you know, the system down. And again, I'm not going to show it in this video. I will just link the video that explains all of the details as to like how I shower in my van. So yeah, that will just go a lot faster. So I am gonna meditate real quick and I'll see you guys in a sec. Shower time. Put the window covers up. Take the window covers down. And one more time, put the window covers up. So I'm all showered up and good to go. As you guys saw, I did drive again. So I showered and then I drove, and usually that little driving time frame is reserved for like wherever I'm going to spend the beginning part of like my work day. And of course, like if I'm in the middle of nowhere, then there's nowhere for me to commute to, which is even better. So in that case, I would just finish up showering, clean up all my stuff, and then proceed with the rest of this. So really there's not that much more for me to do. I am going to make my protein shake, which is basically what I have for breakfast like almost every single day. And so there are 2 variations to this. One, I put a banana in it, and when I do that, I will just use my NutriBullet. And I'm also not going to get into like the recipe in this video because I've done that already. So if you're interested in what I actually put in my protein shake or in how I power my NutriBullet, since I don't have solar power in the van, then I will be sure and link the video that has all of that information for you. But the second variation, which is the one that I'm going to do today, is just without the banana. So it's just a bunch of like random powders, and then I'll just shake it up and drink it like that. So then after that, the next thing that I have to do is just take my vitamins real quick. Alright, and then so the last little bit that wraps up my morning routine is taking my planners. This is kind of just like my nighttime routine, and just doing stuff in here. I have like some habit trackers that I'll go through and fill in. I actually have kind of a lot of them. So I will do that, and then I will kind of just go over, like I pre-plan generally my days and my weeks. So then I will go through and just kind of look at that stuff. Like here's kind of like what a week looks like, and then you guys saw the day pages, but again, this is like one day, and I'm just showing you the blank ones. Obviously the ones for like today and this week are already filled out, so I'll just go through here and just kind of like get it set in my brain, like what do I have to do today and what do I have to do kind of like as an ongoing thing. And then once I thoroughly go over that, I just put my planners in my bag, grab all of my stuff, load up like a pack mule, and I am all set to start my work day.